It has been rough. Oh my gosh. What is it gonna be like to have a child? Well, I have a toddler. And then of course, everyone wants to know, will I be taking a break from YouTube? Hey, I'm Christina.
I'm Katherine.
I'm Lisa.
I'm Amy.
I'm Lauren.
And we're Cimorelli. Well, I have an exciting announcement. I'm pregnant! Baby
There's gonna be a big brother.
So, brought the gals in for the intro, and I will just tell you guys the rest of the story, give you the bump date, give you the deets, everything, all the nosy questions you're wondering, probably most of them.
I thought of a lot
I'm
of
gonna
them.
answer them today. Yeah, we asked our nosiest sister, what question, actually it's a tie between Amy and I.
We're so nosy!
We're the tie for the nosy sisters. What questions do the people want to know?
And we delivered for you.
So let's jump in and I'm gonna answer all the questions. All right, you guys, I'm gonna tell you all about my pregnancy. So this is technically my third pregnancy, but my first I miscarried, as a lot of you guys saw. So it's, hopefully my second full-term pregnancy. Right now, as I'm filming this, I'm at about 12 weeks, so I'm almost done with the first trimester. I can't wait to get in the second one and hopefully feel way better. I'm gonna tell you guys everything, how I'm feeling, blah, blah, all of it. So let's go back to the beginning.
85 million years ago.
So let's see, about, 9 months after giving birth, I started thinking about let's be honest. I was thinking about my second child right when I gave birth, but I was thinking oh my gosh, what is it gonna be like to have a child? Well, I have a toddler, whatever. I was thinking about that. And about, 9 months in, I really started thinking about it and I was like, And then when a year hit, then I really got the itch. I've been praying the whole time, God, do you want me to get pregnant soon? I've just been trying to stay in sync with God, I've been trying. Anyway, I really got the itch and then it all just came together. What is it, 15 months in? So I have a video of myself finding out I was pregnant, and this was the first time that I had really tried to get pregnant since having Barrett. So I was shocked, utterly shocked in this video, because I just wasn't expecting it to happen so fast. So let's play a clip from that. I'm gonna have the full video on my personal channel, Christina Is Pregnant. I'm so nervous. I want it to be positive really bad, but it's only the first month, so I know that's not the highest chances here. Yep, I was very, very, very emotional and shocked. I just wasn't expecting. I was like, oh yeah, it's not gonna be a line. There's just no way. So the crazy, crazy thing is that I'm due basically the exact same day almost as I was with Barrett. This time it's my birthday, August 12th is my due date. It's a couple days different from with Barrett. So I'm living the exact same pregnancy timeline over again. So I found out right after Thanksgiving, I believe, and then filmed the top songs video, Pregnito, and one of my pregnancy symptoms early on is major bloating. So I was so bloated in that video and I was like, oh, I'm gonna look pregnant. I don't wanna look pregnant yet. I'm only technically 4 weeks in this. So yeah, I'm very, very bloated. How am I feeling right now in this first trimester? It has been rough, not as rough as it was with Barrett, but pretty rough, pretty sick. The food aversions are the worst part for me, and the nausea, it's just really bad. There's a few foods that I eat and I want to never think of any other foods ever, 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 ever. So I hate that. I'm gonna go way more in depth about all symptoms and everything. It's a lot longer on my personal channel, but giving you guys a little decent update here. My energy is doing a lot better. We're getting there, but I still do spend a lot of the time sitting down. And what is it like being pregnant with a toddler? This is something I really wondered when I was pregnant the first time. I was horrified thinking, I'm so sick, how I'm gonna do this having other kids running around? How would I do this with a toddler? And I just felt like being pregnant with your second child sounded impossible. I'm very pleased to announce to you that although I was very sick this pregnancy, it was not anywhere near as bad as I thought it would be. I would say it was actually better than my last pregnancy, which I did not see that coming. Because I have so much stuff to do now, and I'm way better at taking care of myself because I've been forced into it with Barrett, it's really better. I'm just distracted all the time, and I have so many great, exciting moments from Barrett throughout the day, and I'm just know what I have to look forward to, a new baby, and seeing Barrett being oh my gosh, I'm gonna get to see this baby we get to the place that you're at with like talking and cracking up and being silly and fun and dancing and all this stuff. So it just makes it a lot easier despite the fact that I've been so sick and just feeling like trash a lot of these last weeks. So when did I tell my family? I told my family on Christmas Eve actually. I had Barrett wearing a shirt that said like Big Brother. I was like Big Bro, I think. And then I was like, guys, look at Barrett's shirt. Almost my entire family was there and it was really fun and everyone was freaking out, whatever. And the next question people are asking me is, do you think it's a boy or a girl? Okay guys, listen, I am so horrible at guessing that. Every time I've guessed this for like my siblings or myself, I'm always the opposite, but I don't have any kind of vibe right now. I don't think this counts as a vibe, but I keep thinking it's a boy. I think because I have a boy, I'm like used to a boy and I'm picturing Barrett with a brother. And I think that's just because I have a boy. So I do think I will be more surprised if it's a girl just because I'm used to a boy. So I guess I think it's a boy, but I don't actually think it's a boy, if that makes sense. I don't have that. I'm not one of those moms who's like, I just know it's a girl. I got mother's intuition. I really don't have that. But we're gonna be finding out in actually just a couple weeks. And yes, we will be filming a gender reveal for this channel. So you guys are gonna find out very soon. If you guys watch the Cimorelli podcast, it's a separate channel on YouTube. You would have seen the first announcement I want to mention. So, you know, if you wanna go back and see the first thing I did, go to the Cimorelli podcast episode that's called Christina Is Pregnant or something like that. It's episode 13. It's a whole episode on motherhood. So especially if you're like a new mom or just a mom in general, you'll probably love it. It's on being a new mom. It's a really good episode. Another thing people ask me a lot and have asked me just the whole time is, are you really nervous to be pregnant again with your blood clotting disorders and having to do the shots and all that? And then are you nervous to give birth again after having such a traumatic birth experience? I'm somehow not very nervous. I don't know. I have done so much healing, therapy, journaling, processing, praying, connecting with God, and I don't know. Going through all of that and facing some of my biggest fears, like blood, needles, surgery, those are some of my biggest fears. I really faced them, and now I just feel, and sleep deprivation, oh my gosh. I feel so strong now. I've been through so much in just a year. I went through so much more than I had in I don't even know how many years. It was just crazy. So the thing is, I feel so much stronger and so much more equipped to handle so many different things. Before going into it, I just hadn't dealt with that much pain emotionally or physically or exhaustion or anything like that. So I don't know, I'm just so much stronger. So I feel good about this, really good about this, even though my whole birth coming up in just few short months is very up in the air as to what is gonna happen for me because there's a lot of factors here. So a lot of options and factors and different things. So we'll see what happens. I'll talk a lot about that probably more on my personal channel if you're interested in birth stuff. But yeah, I feel strong and equipped. Of course, I have some fears, but overall, it's just different when you've been through so much and you're like, I can actually do really difficult things. I can make it through so much pain I had no idea I could make it through. I can face some of my biggest fears and make it. I can do this. So I feel empowered, so empowered from all my hard experiences. So then that would bring me to another question, which is, do I have to do my shots again? Yes, I have to do my blood thinner shots in my stomach. Actually, I can't just say yes. I'm going to find that out in the next couple weeks. So I'm actually not sure, but I'm pretty sure my doctor thought that I'm probably going to. I had to do a shot every day in my stomach. It was like 200 plus shots last time. It really wasn't that bad at the end. It just really wasn't that big of a deal to me. So I think I'm gonna have to do this again. What am I doing differently this time? I'm making a long video on this on my personal channel, but I will say my nutrition has been a bit different. I'm focused on a lot of different stuff now, like protein that's making me feel a lot better my first trimester than I was last time. I have researched even more than I did last time, which is crazy. So I would say my nutrition is different. I'm really focused on that. Oh my gosh, my fitness is going to be, once I feel a little better, way different. I'm so determined to be exercising throughout this pregnancy. I didn't really much last time, more like walking, and I really regretted it after. I felt so weak and I was just like, man, I lost so much strength. That kind of sucked. So I'm very determined to be exercising a lot more this pregnancy and like really building my strength in all the healthy, amazing ways that you can during pregnancy to prepare for birth and to help nurture your pregnant body. And then of course, everyone wants to know, will I be taking a break from YouTube? Well, if you guys saw last time, I did take a break, but I only wasn't in one video. Pretty impressive. That's because we pre-filmed things. So I think I took 7 weeks off and I wasn't in one video only. Can you believe it? So that would be my goal again this time, but pregnancy is very unpredictable. You can't just plan things out the way you want, you know, suddenly it's like, oops, can't film anymore for different reasons. So we'll see what happens, but I'm planning on that and you never know what will happen. So hopefully I will be taking a very small break from YouTube, but behind the scenes it'll be a larger break for me to rest, rejuvenate, get used to life with 2 children. It's gonna be crazy. Okay, so now everyone wants to see my bump. I do have to say there isn't really a bump. I've basically had like a bump all the time since postpartum, just from being pregnant and then having a C-section gave me even more of a little bump. So I just kind of look the same. It's not really a bump because the baby's not really big enough to have an actual bump yet. It's more of a bloat and just I've been pregnant kind of bump. So it's not a real bump yet, but in a few weeks, we'll be getting more of a real bump and I'll be feeling the baby kick, hopefully in about 5-6 weeks if it's like last time. I can't wait. That's the best part of pregnancy for me. Overall, I'm just so happy to be giving Barrett a sibling. My siblings are just the greatest gifts in the world. My best friends, I'm just obsessed with them. I'm so happy. My parents blessed me with so many amazing siblings and they've just made my life incredible. So I'm so happy to give Barrett a sibling. He's just such a social kid who just loves people so much. I mean, he's always like running around hugging other kids. He just loves kids so much. I'm like, man, this is the best thing I could possibly be giving him. So I'm just so excited for him that he's gonna have this sibling 2 years younger than him, probably almost exactly, to grow up with. Oh, I'm just so excited. Everyone wants to know, do I still want a big family? Yes. And I know for most people, big is like 4+. So yeah, I'm going by that standard too. I used to say big is only like 7+, but it's 4+, that's true. So yes, I still want a big family, absolutely. Very excited. And hopefully this is just the beginning of multiplying the family. Well, that is all. If you guys want lots and lots of details from me, follow my Instagram where I'm doing weekly updates for the most part, maybe daily sometimes. And then my YouTube channel, Christina Cimorelli, I will have a lot of videos on there. I'm gonna get really in depth. I'm really gonna go there. I'm gonna tell you guys all the deets because it's like one of my biggest passions and this is such a huge thing that I'm going through. So I just have so much to say about it, but it's a bit much for our channel. So if you're really interested in following my journey, you really wanna go on this journey with me, follow me in both those places and you will be on this journey. Thank you guys so much for watching. Subscribe to our channel. You can watch my growing bump in all of our videos. That was really fun last time and I like looking back at it, so I'm excited for that. And I'll see you guys soon for the gender reveal. Also, see you guys in the next video. Thanks for watching. We love the Sim Fam. Bye.
I would shave my head. I love wearing makeup.
Whoa! I did not guess that. Think you know our voices? Time to put your ears to the test.